All right, it's happy action fun time. Fun Friday. Let's go. All right, it's Project Storm back with another crazy stream. That's all I know how to do. It's the craziest Stadia streams I could possibly muster. You know what I mean? So I just want to say this first. I had to let you all know that, of course, this is not native 8K. I shouldn't have to say this, but some the people that don't do the research always assume that I'm talking native 8K. I'm talking that Stadia has upgraded to 8K. If Stadia had upgraded to 8K, you all would know from me first. Believe me, I'll do like a 24-hour stream if that was the case. So until I do that 24-hour stream, please don't assume that Stadia is running in 8K. What I'm doing here is I'm actually setting my desktop PC to, let me just show you. 8K. 8K. All right, we got hardware acceleration, variable refresh rate, 60 FPS. Where is it? Right here, 60 FPS. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. On my old PC, it was a slideshow. Not even gonna lie, that's pre RTX 3080, 10700K CPU and all that good stuff, right? But let me just jump up in here real fast to show you my recent speed test results. This is from Stadia, courtesy of projectstream.google.com speed test. That's where you go to find it, /speed test. You have to run these Stadia speed tests because this right here will be your first indicator that you can handle Stadia at 4K and in the future at 8K resolution. Now, I don't want to get into the AV1 codec and stuff like that and what it does and what it means to streaming and all that stuff, man. If you do not know, however, I do encourage you to check out. I have so many bookmarks, but I feel like maybe I'll jump into that at some point during the stream. I have so many bookmarks. I don't know what I had bookmarked. So, yeah. But we're going to look at my speed test coming from my ISP. Right here. So I have a gigabit up and down, as you all can see on the screen. Not always going to hit that 1000 over 1000. That's not realistic in a real world situation. So I just wanted to show that that's going to my router. Going to my device is a little bit different, right? Now that could be for a number of reasons, but that's still way more speed than you need to succeed. Bars, you know what I mean? 76 is what you really need to be able to play Stadia at 4K. 76 download to get you. I think that'll just suit you just right. You know, you'll be able to get out there and jump into these games, and I'm about to do that right now. So let's start out with Destiny 2. I gave y'all the Madden 22 fake out. We're not gonna go Madden 22. I have tried it, and I have won a ranked match playing at 8K 60 on the desktop setting or whatever, right? So I have the Samsung Q800T 82-inch QLED display. That's 8K, and I love it. I love it so much. It's just like a window. It's like imagine playing your games and you could just, I mean, you're feeling like you're being pulled into a rift or something, like on Ratchet and Clank. Shout out to all the PlayStation gamers enjoying Ratchet and Clank, one of the most beautiful games out there, right? Kind of like being pulled through your TV into the experience. The TV upscales things, you know, everything that you throw at it. Anything that's 4K looks really good. Anything that's 1080p looks better because this TV is trying to upscale it, right? 720p, not so much on a screen this size, but man, look. It's all beautiful, trust me. Native 8K on PC, forget about it. I mean, nothing compares. Yo. I don't even want to talk about it right now, y'all. I do make 8K videos, so check some of those out if you want to. But this right here is what we're going to do. We're going to go down to the tower. I'm going to see what bounties I have or whatever. And then we're going to run strike or mission, maybe some crucible, who knows, right? We're just going to go out there, and then I'm going to jump to the next game, which is Cyberpunk 2077. I'm going to jump out there, just driving around, walking around the city or whatever. See how everything looks. What we're really looking for is how this all performs, how it all feels. All right, and we're doing it live. doing it live. Let's see here. Now I do watch my own stream. At 4K. Why? Well, it's only because I'm trying to blow something up, man, obviously. So realistically though, this right here, I can tell y'all right now, this is going to be highly playable. It looks beautiful, the black levels and everything on this TV.
What do you think?
It just impresses the hell out of me, man. I don't understand. I know how it's all made possible. I do understand why it's possible, but cloud gaming, man. When you start thinking about that future of cloud gaming, you start thinking about 8K 120 hertz being made possible courtesy of the AV1 codec that I'm going to be talking about a lot. Until you guys go and check out AV1 codec, I'm going to keep saying it, you know.
The Crucible,
but no, this is really impressive, man.
Answer?
Let me get that. That's my first 1300 plus piece, I think.
Hopefully, this is as sturdy as you are.
Go ahead and holler at
I have an
Zavala.
entire Crucible to officiate.
See what's going on over here. Now, last night I did try this on PC, and oh man, the clarity was insane. The text, all that stuff, it blew my mind. I didn't even want to go to bed last night. It looked that damn clear. You just have to see it to understand what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me go back to this part right here, right?
I am at
For example, Zavala, all right, he's detailed, right? He has a nice amount of details. But in a native 8K, oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's go ahead and run a strike or something real quick. See how it all performs. Now, I like doing these streams. I really do. I like doing them a whole lot. Because again, this is not as simple as having an RTX 3080 and running this stream. You know what I mean? There's a couple secret ingredients and stuff that makes this all possible. So for anybody thinking that you're just going to be able to just jump out here, boot up Stadia, and everything is going to go well, it might. But then again, it might not. So I'm a lover of all things tech, man. I love the technology behind everything. All technology, gaming and outside of gaming, I love. So you know you're gonna see me doing things like this. I normally put Stadia up directly against PC, my Xbox Series X. I put them in the same playing space because I need people to understand, like, this is how cloud works. If some people may not know yet how cloud gaming performs. They may not know that with their PC they can pull off things like this, you know? So that's the purpose of these videos, is to inform people while also testing out the performance of Stadia. So some people are gonna love it, some people are not. Some people are gonna be intrigued, some people are gonna be confused. It's all a part of growing, you know? Oh, I always go the wrong way, like I'm learning a mission or something. Alright, let's check out some of these reflections. The screen space reflections on this section right here is just top flight beautiful. Top flight beautiful, man. Look at the reflections right there, y'all. Now, it would fool you into thinking it's ray tracing, right? But it's not. That's right there, that's how you know. Right? Got this new pulse rifle that I'm willing to try out. Now, let's see. Don't want to get too far behind. Now, when I play like this, I normally game at the 120 hertz desktop setting, but everybody that knows me, you know I will mix it up and go 8K 60. It feels great. It feels phenomenal right now, right? Like, you're gonna be able to see me get headshots and stuff like that. Everything feels wonderful, but at the 120 hertz setting, even when I used to set my desktop to 8K 120 hertz, I've done that before as well, right here on the channel, you know? So check that out. right, now I'm doing all this streaming, by the way. I'm streaming in 4K to you all. There might be some buffering at times. I don't know, because, you know, it's real world performance, man. I like to go out here and just do things. I don't pre-record these videos. I don't record them and chop them up and stuff like that. I try to make them as live as I can. If something happens, hey, it is what it is. It's part of life. It's a part of streaming. But when all is running well, this is the result right here. Now, the more and more I think about it, man, I'm like, yo, I'm playing in the cloud right now. Hold on. And this is the beginning stages of Stadia. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me turn the audio down a little bit more. Stadia hasn't even been out 2 years yet. And this is what we're already seeing, man. That's crazy. That's real crazy. That. Let's see who we got. We got Deadpool. Shout out to Deadpool. Shout out to what the hell is your name? Something Pain. Shout out to you. Oh, I messed that up. Hit the wrong button right there. Oh, got murked. They should give you a super back though when you die as soon as you pop it. Oh, let's go. Get inside. Destiny 2, man, will never get old. Let's go. Hey, Christopher Torres is in the house. What's going on, y'all? It's Friday, so you know what time it is. Just got paid, even though I didn't even go to work today. Still got paid. And now it's time to do what I do best, man. Get out here and experiment. I almost fell in the damn hole in the lava. Time to experiment, man. So I'm glad to see y'all. Do stay tuned to a big show that we had planned tomorrow, man. We had to have this tech conversation again, but this time it's going to be from a different angle. Me and MM2K. We're going to be talking some great things, man. So tune in at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on this channel, y'all. If you haven't sub today. If you haven't liked the video, if you like what you see as I go on, hit that like button. You know what I mean? I'd appreciate it. Again, I will be showing the desktop and stuff because I realize people come in at different times. So bear with me if you see me show the desktop and the settings and stuff like 3 or 4 times during the stream. If the stream goes wild or whatever, remember, anything can happen. My ISP, there could be an outage in my area. There could be like instability in my area, whatever the case is. I will update you all on Twitter if that happens, or I will just go live again. You know, there's no shame in my game. This is what I do, man. I love Stadia because, see, this right here is technology advancing, y'all. This is an advanced high-level technology, man. And nobody can disagree with that, right? Nobody can disagree with right now what you're seeing. 8K desktop settings should be laggy as hell. I have a video of me playing Division 2, by the way, on my channel that y'all can check out. Just search Division 2 in the search box, 8K, Stadia. I'm the only person in the world that's making these videos right now, right? So do feel free to check out those videos. Google Stadia 8K, right? And that video was a laggy mess. I'm talking about I had to turn sensitivity down. It was so bad, y'all. It was so bad I had to turn the sensitivity down just to kind of compensate, because when I was turning it, I was trying to aim like this. It was all over the place because of the latency of, you know, that 8K was causing. Even on my desktop when I'm streaming Stadia. So I'm telling you, this is a tasking thing if you don't have the secret ingredient. I just can't get that out right away. Some people may know. I can't give it out yet, though. Not yet. All right. Oh. But I tell you what, the RTX 3080 has a lot to do with it. And that's crazy how the 3080 and Stadia can work in unison through hardware acceleration and other measures, man. This is the future of technology. This is the future of gaming, man. Cloud gaming is that future now. It's not going to completely kill off hardware-based gaming, because hardware is going to be powering the cloud. So let's stop. People have to really think, man, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I know that sounds kind of like straight asshole-ish, but you gotta think, man, what the hell would Stadia be without hardware from AMD, Intel, or NVIDIA? Just think about that for a minute, man. While we're up here crying about cloud gaming taking over hardware, killing off traditional hardware and stuff like that, man, we really have to think a little bit deeper, you know, before we start stressing and worrying. So some people are like, I'm not trying Stadia. I can't support that because it's gonna do exactly that, Storm. It's gonna kill it off, man. I have Nintendo collections from 1995. I don't want to give that up. And Stadia never said that you need to give that up, man. GeForce Now never said that. Shadow nor Luna has ever said you need to do that. Boosteroid has never said that, y'all. You know what I mean? There's nobody I can think of in the cloud that says you need to give that up. I don't get it, though. Now, xCloud might have hinted at the fact that you don't really need to go out and buy an Xbox Series X or something like that, but that's because if you don't have that money, you don't need to buy an Xbox Series X to be able to enjoy these games right now. So I think that's what they really meant, and that's what I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I just try to think as rationally as I can. That's all. It's just one man's opinion. But look at the beautiful gameplay, though. As I run my mouth, let me get a couple headshots. You know, let me get one more. Hold up! Don't mess up my headshots. All right. I just like doing that because it's beautiful. I know I'll get my super back, so I'm not even worried about it right now. These boys out here, they making orbs out here, boys and girls or whatever. They're making orbs for your boy. Ooh-wee. Flying around, smooth 8K desktop setting. Boy, I tell you what, if you bet against cloud gaming, you might lose your money. Oh man. Now imagine this right here, y'all. When Stadia does step up to 8K, you know, because they'll probably be the first to do it, for real, for real. Just imagine that for a minute. Here we go. All right, let's get up out of here. All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get these orbs. I know my team is going to handle this. Collins Dynasty Cloudbusters, I see y'all in the building, man. QWERTY is back in the house with the PUBG tips from yesterday, man. I appreciate you being there. I almost brought it home after you left, man. Died at 3 alive. I have to do better, man. That's something you're going to see me playing a lot of in the coming days is PUBG. Now that I may not be able to play at 8K because you can notice a little bit of latency, y'all. You can notice a little bit of latency in certain games in comparison to the 4K 120 hertz desktop setting, but that should be a no-brainer. Oh man, did they just kill off everything? Come on. Come on. Oh man. Thought I had something to kill. Ooh wee, feels good. Go ahead, pull me in. Take that. All right, so game 1 down. Next up, Cyberpunk 2077. That was fun. That was smooth. I give it a 10 out of 10, especially for the resolution that I'm playing at right now. Even though Stadia streams only at 4K, y'all, the TV upscales to 8K. You gotta imagine why I would love this so much, right? There's a reason for everything I do. All right, so we're gonna do a chat break real quick. 131 kills, not too bad. Let me see, where were these guys playing at? Hold on, let's see. Can I see my recent players if I back out? I want to know what platform they were playing on or whatever, because no way I should be out here getting more kills than somebody that was on console, man. Let me see previous results. Will it show? The homie is on Stadia, and Stadia. Even though crossplay is enabled, you still see that I had no problem matching up on Stadia, man. You got Stadia gamers out here doing their thing, you know. Not in every game right now. Stadia doesn't have tens of millions of users yet, but one thing Stadia does have is the performance, man. That they do. They do that better than anybody. So for all the people that missed this at the beginning, Stadia speed test numbers, this is what I got in my latest test. It fluctuates between 200, sometimes 100 and something. If things are running bad on my end, it's like 100 and something. So I'm gonna run it real time again. Real time. And then I'm gonna show my ISP, what my ISP gave me. I'm not gonna run that one real time because it shows too much information, I think, at the bottom. So we're gonna keep the same numbers. But while that's running, man, Cloudbuster said, "Hey Storm, what is your experience with NVIDIA SharePlay for gaming streaming? For game streaming to YouTube. Any good? Is it better than OBS? Let me see. NVIDIA Shadowplay, right? So real time, I just got 355 this time. I have a gigabit up and down for anybody that's just joining and did not hear that part in the beginning. But and here's my speeds that I got from my ISP to me. You know what I'm saying? That's to my home, to my router or whatever. Streamlabs OBS is also dope, you know, because of the things you can do with that. It's just like, as far as overall streaming, and I don't even utilize a whole lot of things that Streamlabs OBS can do, but I love them both. I can't imagine life without Shadowplay, because it's just easy to hit record. All I have to do is hit record while I'm playing the game and, you know, set to 4K, 8K, whatever. And then I just throw that video right on YouTube. Just upload it to YouTube and that's it. So let's go with the next game. I said Cyberpunk, right? We're going to go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, but I love them both though. The thing is, you just have to get the bit rate right on both of them. Let me see. I've been showing my recent. Let me show you all my bit rate real quick that I'm currently using. See. So these are some of my settings right here. 45 to 100,000 max bit rate. I wanted to kind of balance off. For some reason, it's not really. It used to show properly, man, like 40 something thousand or whatever the case is. So I don't know why the number is so low right now. It's been doing that lately. I have no clue why. Now, I don't do constant bit rate because constant bit rate. I should be doing constant bit rate, but I like the ability for it to like fluctuate if I'm dropping frames or whatever, you know. That's the only reason I choose variable. Just like variable refresh rate. Let me show y'all that too real quick in case you just joined. All right. So desktop, go to display settings. All right, that zoom is at 500. NVIDIA recommends 300. They recommend 300 for 8K recording and stuff like that. 8K, here's all the resolutions. This right here is supposed to be native 4K. And I'm telling y'all right now, the way this resolution feels, 4096 by 2160 at 120 hertz on my desktop or just native PC gaming, the smoothest experience I can have. It feels better than native 4K or whatever for some reason. I don't know why. All right, that's that. Variable refresh rate on, hardware acceleration. All right, and 60 FPS. That's it. So go ahead and jump into a little bit of gameplay. Let me see what else you all are talking about. Colin says smooth here. I appreciate it. Superb quality, man. Qwerty says this on Stadia. Yes, it is. It's on Stadia for sure. I wonder when Stadia is gonna support 8K 120. I say in the next, I give them the next couple years or so, they might be able to work on that, man. And I really should pull up these articles. Let me do this real quick, y'all. Before I get into Cyberpunk, man, I have to do it. Bear with me for 1 second, man. I don't want to show anything too crazy. Hold up. Let's do this right here. I'll be right back. I gotta find this article. Let's see. AV1. Just had it up too. I should have just kept it up. Hold on, y'all. AV1. I search it so much. All right, here we go. Here we go right here. So this is on NVIDIA's website, and I think this is the one that I was looking for. So they're talking about AV1 decoding through the AV1 codec and stuff like that. And what it does in a nutshell is make 8K streaming easier, y'all. It makes it easier on your hardware. The TVs like LG, Samsung, whatever, are coming out with, you know, AV1 codec built into it, like cell phones or whatever, and everything is gonna have like, they're gonna be having AV1 built directly into them when they launch or whatever, right? So as you can see right here, the video is more than 60% of the world's, I don't have to read that part, internet traffic, blah, 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 right? But this is what we need to pay attention to. A lot of people are still using H.264, H.265, all right? And that was developed nearly 20 years ago. But fast forwarding, introducing AV1. The world's top video and technology companies have united to prepare a new video standard, all right? Now, these are some, I think, like there's Google, there's Microsoft, there's Amazon, there's NVIDIA, there's Netflix. There's so many people involved with this codec being developed. AV1 is up to 50% more efficient than H.264. This means that you only need half the internet bandwidth to transmit the same quality. And AV1 also supports 10-bit encoding. You ever heard of HDR10? That's kind of like what they're talking about. So you can enjoy videos in HDR2. Now right here, there's some cool stuff. And I'm not going to go through all of this, you all, because I know some people are like, Storm, just play the game, man. But bear with me because I talk a lot about this stuff, man. And I think it's good that you all came in asking questions and wanting to know because, hey, here we go. AV1 will deliver several new classes of experiences to users. For video on demand, AV1 makes 4K video streaming possible for users with limited internet connections. All right. And unlocks 8K video streaming for the new wave of 8K TVs hitting the market, y'all. Today, many streamers like me can play games at up to 1440p and 144 frames per second. However, platforms broadcast in 720p or 1080p. Now, this is huge. 1080p and 60 frames per second. We're working to bridge that gap. So they're already working on this right now. 120 hertz streaming. Like I just dropped a tweet today just reminding people that that's coming soon, right? And give viewers the full experience that their favorite streamers enjoy, high resolutions and high end frame rates. So Stadia mentioned 8K 120. 8K 120 is clearly on the horizon. When that's gonna come is up to Stadia and all of these people responsible for this codec, I guess, man. So it's coming. That's why I have my 8K TV right now. Now I'm not gonna be able to do 8K 120, but I will upgrade to an 8K 120 hertz TV. You can believe that. When they drop, I will have one. Now, this right here is the last part I'm gonna highlight for now. Video providers are starting to ramp up AV1 content production. They said it right there. And our latest GeForce RTX 30 series GPUs are ready to tackle up to 8K HDR screens with a new dedicated AV1 hardware encoder. All right, so I told y'all, there's other pieces to the pie. The reason why this stream right here is being possible, hey, could AV1 have something to do with that? Hey, all right. So that's just a little glimpse, man. Y'all can check that out. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it tells you everything you need to know right here, y'all. Everything you need to know. AV1 content available on YouTube, making it easier than ever to watch 8K videos with dedicated AV1 hardware support. Twitch, would it be able to do 1440p 120 frames per second at 8 megabits per second, y'all? At 8 measly cell phone megabits per second, y'all. You got to understand why I get so hype about this stuff, man. I love it. This is what I do. This is why I have my PC. Why I have my 8K TV, you know? And this is why I have Stadia, because Stadia is going to be, imagine streaming Stadia 8K 120 one day. That's why I do this right now. I do everything I'm doing right now for a reason. So there you go, y'all. It is coming. I'm just going to leave it right there. It is coming. All right. And when it comes, I'll be ready for it. Torres, let's see. Where were we, man? Cloudbuster said, hey, Storm. Okay, he's already got that. Torres said, you're prepared, bro. Said, I ain't going to lie. When I play at 4K on my Samsung TV, geez, it's crazy. Graphics are amazing, man. Absolutely. I mean, look at this right here. Additional content available. I haven't been on Cyberpunk in a while, y'all. You know, I bought the game. I played. I put some hours into it. But I haven't been over here since the latest update, really. And all we're going to do right now is just go around the game world, walk around, drive, maybe smack a couple citizens or whatever. And then we're going to move on to another game.
Called Kujira, or the whale.
But hold on one second. I'll be right back. Let me get my phone.
It wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might...
Oh, this looks good, though, y'all.
...harpoon it for scientific research.
Already.
But honestly, it's quite the power move. Wonder what Militech will respond with. Maybe Myers will fly a Rust Bucket B-17 Flying Fortress over Arasaka HQ. Oh man,
Hey Torres, you know what I want to go do, right?
So sorry, where are my manners?
What I really want to do right now is go check out Grandma's couch, man. I will be putting that in one of these 8K streams to see how Grandma's couch look, upscaled to 8K, man. Let me see. All right. So this right here should be high frame rate because that's the only way I like to play. Let's see. Yep, high frame rate. Boom. Different games, different feels. Destiny 2 felt so damn good that... let's get on in then. Destiny 2 feels so good now, and this is why we keep saying that they're making some kind of performance tweaks with Stadia.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh.
All the time, man. They're tweaking constantly, and you can tell. One day you hop on here and Destiny 2 feels great. The next day it feels phenomenal, right? Same with Division 2 and other games. PUBG, they look a little bit better some days than others. And we're hearing rumblings that, you know, they could be possibly upgrading the stuff, but they have already said it though, y'all. And I'll be talking about that tomorrow. They've already said it. They already said that they're going to be working on. They're upgrading right now. You know. Let's pick something I didn't see.
Is some sort of test?
Just a pet topic of mine.
You mean riddles?
No, Mr. V. Ontology.
I mean, just think about it right now, y'all.
All right, listen close.
When we're able to see,
now. Playing gargantuan.
we're able to see 8K on 120 hertz, man. Imagine that. For real. Just imagine that for a minute, man. 8K on
Mr.
HDR. That's what I live for, y'all.
What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip, to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah.
Torres said, don't do it with the guilt.
Guess
You know I got
belongs
to
to
do
a
it.
corp.
I have to.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
All right. I'm telling y'all right now on my TV, though, right, this is... It's looking so much like the details. I can see like the door right there on the car, like the little bumpy effect on the car, the texturing. Oh man, it just stands out more, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Man, look, this is what it's about. If you're a gamer that cares about this stuff, man, I'm always gonna be able to get into a debate with anybody that doesn't respect the tech, man.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Not an argument, but a debate.
You ain't playing around.
I'm gonna show you reasons why.
Got a feeling this could be a start
I
of
feel
a
the way I
beautiful
do.
friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things.
That shine was
First,
serious.
A conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple.
The sneaks.
Client who
Look at the
brought us to
detail
John's anxious.
at the foot of
She
his
wants to
shoe,
parlay
right? The
with
little
one
mesh
team.
detail on the shoes. And this is not even native, man. Look at the detail on my pants leg. Look at the seam of my damn pants, man. I'm almost done already. I might have to turn it off, y'all.
Mr. V?
This is that detail that I'm talking about. Now imagine that popping a little bit more in 8K. Looking like a window. Looking like I could just go up to it and just touch something. Sit in the car my damn self, man. It's like this hologram. It's crazy. It's a crazy effect that makes it look like I'm in the car right now. Like there's no TV. Like that's how it looks, man. Like there's no TV there. Like I could reach out and just take his glasses off and say, what you want to do about it, you know?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got it, beef?
Crazy stuff, man. Nobody else is doing this but Project Storm, man. I gotta say it, man. I gotta give myself some flowers. Nobody else wants to do this, man. They think they might get laughed at. I don't know. I know people have hardware capable of doing this, but they don't want to, so I have to do it. If you like it, hit that button though. If you do, if you like the fact that I'm out here trying to do something different, hit that button. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Trying to get to that magic 1,000. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm trying to get to that 1,000.
Sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom.
All right, we're gonna skip through a little bit of this. We wanna walk around a little bit more, or they won't let me skip.
I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka
Torres said, I
Royce,
can't with you, man.
dropped his ass.
You alright, Torres. Hey,
Royce
man,
is in charge now.
you know how I
And
am,
I got
man.
no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's
I don't even get out here try to sell
After the
Stadia,
shit,
man. What I try to
one
just
narrative
do is
started,
let people
Militech
know
has developed an interest in said
what they're missing out on, man. Like, if you're gonna be excited about cloud gaming and you miss out on Stadia, you don't even want to try it. What are you doing?
Prima donna.
What are you doing? At least try it to see if it's gonna be like, see how your service is gonna fare. Your favorite service, man. See how it's gonna fare.
The one lead she's got zip tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass.
And then
ain't
look,
growing
now
any
check this
shorter.
out. All they really have to do here, hold on, let me let this keep
she
playing.
must be getting
All they have to do with this, CD Projekt Red can say, hey, Google, you guys already hit that button? You upgraded? Well, we're about to drop a patch that's gonna enable 4K native, whatever, right? Or whatever. Like they can enhance whatever. We're gonna turn on new features like ultra settings.
Mr. V?
Ray tracing in the future. Courtesy of AMD and Vulkan and all that stuff or whatever, man. Like, just think about it. That's how the conversations are going right now. I'm pretty sure.
Client.
Pretty sure that's what's going on.
Why she need to meet?
Woman's
Can y'all
named
imagine,
Evelyn
though?
Parker. Betting her wasn't easy.
I'll
Put
be
the
ready
word out
because I
was
already
looking
had
for
the
any
internet
kind of
speed.
intel.
I'll upgrade it as soon as I could.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me.
All right.
Told me to stop looking. End the
Look at it.
convo.
Let's see. A cigar.
Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone.
I
with
like to see
skin in
some
the
smoke
game.
coming from that
You
bad
know,
boy.
who'll be there
Let's
for
see.
an
Let's
hour.
see if I can see some. Oh.
Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's
Not the
only good at some
volumetric
things.
cigar
I
smoke.
know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
All right.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just
Now see,
music to my
actual
ears.
8K
I'll
is
set
gonna
up the
look
meeting with
noticeably
Miss
better than
Parker
this
at
when they
Lizzie's
start
bar.
streaming in
Flathead
8K, y'all.
knows
Like his
it'll be
head,
all
you'll
you.
be able to see more detail on his head and stuff. Like,
One more
I
thing,
can't
Mr.
wait,
V.
man.
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
All right, later. Let me the hell up out of here. All right. So now we're gonna walk around for a little bit. We're gonna get into the next game, which is the Division 2, and then we might go Dirt 5.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at 9, yeah?
Oh man, turn the beauty off. Turn the beauty off real quick. Hold
I'm
on.
to want to check our program, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Called them the
Heard
gang
about that.
goons.
Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent
What's up, young
too,
boy?
but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
I try to be nice to him, man. He said I have a big
Then
dumb
there's the
face,
other
man.
thing.
That's crazy.
Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew.
All right.
Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Okay.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground.
So we already know.
Hasta luego.
We already knew Cyberpunk was gonna be impressive. Feels good. Go ahead and take this whip right here. Get up out of there.
Mercy! Mercy! Mercy!
Just want to borrow this. That's all. I'll bring it back.
Excuse you.
Okay.
Ah, there you are.
All right. And just like that, we're not going to go through this mission or whatever.
Vaya por fin.
We're going to go ahead
Let
and
me
end
help
it
you
right here,
square
y'all.
away.
That's Cyberpunk 2077. Let's move on to the next one. Give that an excellent. There we go. Time to move on to the next one, which is, what did I say? Dirt 5, right? Dirt 5 8K. Can I race? Can I race? Racing now, if I crash into the walls, you know that there's latency and stuff like that. But if I actually come in first place, then, hey, that would be the opposite of latency. All right. Shout out to Code Masters, y'all. I don't know what I want to play next, but I'm only going to play like maybe one more game. Keep this one kind of short, sweet. I got to go pick my son up anyway, so just race for a little bit, see how that goes. And there you have it, y'all. It'll be, I mean, another 8K Stadia stream. It's not in 8K though, but I can make those videos as well. 8K recordings that look very, very good. All right, and there it is. It gets me every time, Torres, that copyright claim.
Welcome back,
man.
Ghost. What's
How
that,
many times have I
burning a
done
hole
this?
in your pocket?
Like
Why don't you get it
11
ticked off your
times,
to-do list?
and the music plays every single time, man. All right, let's go. Random track. I just want to. It doesn't matter. Trucks. All right, cool. Got to get a truck some love. Did I buy a set of new wheels? Aston Martin. Let me see. I think I got enough guap. Let's go ahead and buy that. All right. Even the green, even this right here looks good. Voce di Giovo reverse. All right. Oh man, I'm familiar with this track right here. So if there's latency, I'll let y'all know. I anticipate that there's going to be a little bit though. This is 8K desktop. Yo, the headlight on my screen right now, the headlight is just punching me in the face right now, man. It's crazy. I mean, not the headlight, but the tail light. The tail light is punching me in the face right now. It's just drawing me into them. Ooh-wee. See, the thing about this right here, y'all, that's so cool, that's catching my attention, like with PC, native PC games, you have to use like techniques like DLSS and FSR. By the way, Stadia is pretty sure they're going to get FSR, AMD's FSR, Fidelity Super Resolution. Sooner or later, they're going to get that. If it's not being implemented in certain games already, we won't know unless they announce it. But maybe they're already implementing that stuff, man, right? We just know that the games feel a little bit better. Could be FSR in some of these games that support it. But you don't even have to really worry about that too much because the stream itself is, we're actually streaming from the data center. You get what I'm saying? So whatever GPUs and stuff they have at the data center, man, that stuff is crazy, man. All we're going to be doing is streaming from there. We don't even have to worry about turning all those things on. That's just going to be icing on the cake, though, when it comes to the stream, because the stream is good enough right now, as you can see. These are the things that people don't really think about, man. At least I don't hear them talking about it every day. Reflections. I know Torres caught the reflections in the puddle, man. He's a detail man. I'm sure you caught those reflections. Let's see what we can catch. Look at flags all on deck. Flags on deck, all in the puddles, man. You know what I mean? Now, at 4K 120 hertz setting, y'all, I didn't have to use the E-brake too much at all. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I already hit the wall right there, but that's not due to latency. I just tried to hug the wall too tight. Got the fly on my screen. Let me move that. Smoking a competition, and you already know it's hard difficulty. You already know it's hard difficulty at the very top right there. Career difficulty is hard, man. 8K desktop. Streaming on Stadia. What the hell is going on in the world of gaming? Hey Torres, did you catch that reflection in that puddle of mud, in that mud or whatever? From the sign, the blue sign? Let me know if you caught that, Torres. Woo-wee. Gotta love it. People say, Storm, why do you do it? Why do you even go back and play on Stadia? And I'm like, well, this is tech, man. This is the tech that we're going to be thinking Stadia for, cloud gaming for. You know what I mean? In the future, y'all. If we're gaming in 10, 15 years, we're going to be able to look back at Stadia and say, thank you, Stadia. We appreciate y'all. Now remember, we know that 120 hertz streaming is on the horizon. We just read that coming from NVIDIA themselves. Twitch will have it, 1440p 120 streaming. So if Twitch is gonna get it, YouTube is already talking about upgrading their chips for content creators. And that's more so to get 4K and 8K videos uploaded faster and stuff, right? But I'm sure if Twitch is gonna be making these moves with AV1, YouTube is gonna have the same implementations, man. Possibly better, because Twitch is not even hitting 4K right now, from what I understand, unless they just upgraded something. So Stadia should have an edge at the end of the day. For anybody wondering how this feels right now, all I have to do is say, where's the competition right now? Where's the closest car to me? Oh, right behind me, damn. That's some serious rubber banding right there, I think. Ooh-wee, he's trying to get me. Like Storm's trying to show off on us out here. 8K desktop.